Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. I don't think it's unusual to have a certain fascination for astronauts, especially when they're entertaining and charming, like Canadian Chris Hadfield. We remember how Chris and his son really linked us to space through social media in such a big way, and also how Chris did his weightless version of Space Oddity. Funnily, David Bowie released that song on July 11th of 1969, which was 9 days before the first person had ever set foot on the moon. But there's another thing that I learned from Chris Hadfield, and it came out of his book called An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth. And it was how he and his crew would ask each other this question: what's going to kill us next? It was about anticipating what could do some harm and what their response would be while they still had enough time to figure it out. It was not about being negative or pessimistic or always just thinking the worst and wallowing in that. It was about anticipating the issue and then planning the solution that would actually avert the disaster. So in this pandemic world, I've been trying on Chris's question for size. What's going to kill us next, and how can we prepare? Do we buy NIOSH approved N95 masks in order to deal with wave 3? Do we set up a stationary bike stand in the living room, maybe near a window, so that we can preserve our sanity during the winter time and plus a little bit of muscle mass? Chris says that astronauts are trained to look at the worst thing that can happen and then to become competent in dealing with it. And that competence, he says, relies on ingenuity, determination, and being prepared for anything. I think we're starting to show some real talent in doing those things. So down in our world, what's going to kill us next? Well, it's best not to put our heads in the sand, but rather to anticipate, plan, and act.